afternoon, good evening, good morning. Welcome to another day on the cruise to Norwegian fjords. Well, at the Norwegian fjords.
Yep, another day on Iona.
Yes.
According to our watch, is 9:38 in the morning, but there's some discrepancy between that and local time on the ship.
Yeah, I think 9:38 is the actual Norway time. The 8:38 is the ship time, so it's all a little bit confusing. But yeah, we're going to head out in a minute to go and find some breakfast quickly before our excursion, which we're excited to do, which is the leisurely heights of Alesund. I still don't know how you pronounce it, even though you said it a few times. But
two different announcements over the ship's tallow. They both pronounce it differently. One was Alesund and one was Alesund, so we're none the wiser.
Yeah, we'll just show you what it looks like outside at the moment.
Okay.
Yup. This is the current view for us. We're on port side, so this is our view. I love the clouds at the top of the mountains, or it looks really pretty. So let's head out, find some breakfast if we can, and then we'll take you all along to our excursion. So we're back in the buffet. I know just suddenly appears as waffles on the screen, but I saw somebody with waffles and I was like, I need to find them, so I went around looking for them. Yeah, I'm excited. It's Bob's turn to go and get food now. Bob went for the traditional hot breakfast. He's complaining there's no black pudding though.
Rude.
I know.
It was yesterday. No, the day before.
I've had it twice, so I think it's been there a couple of days.
Yeah, but yesterday when I went for breakfast, it would have been cordoned off.
Oh yeah. I was there yesterday. We're in the lift. We finished our buffet. We're heading down to deck 3 midship, which is where the gangways are today. Ready to go out. We're not too early, luckily. It's like almost 10 past, so. And our thing is at past. On the coach. On our way.
So as long as it's not raining, I always say that you have good luck in Norway. So it's good when the sun is shining, but it's still good as long as it's not raining. So Alesund has 66,000 inhabitants, and this is an island community. In total, it's situated on 7 islands, and the city center on 2 islands. And you see different islands on the right side. So mostly they are connected. You see the bridge on the right side, but mostly of them are connected via tunnels under the ocean. So each island most or less has the tunnel under the water. And the mountain in front, it's called Sugar Top. So it's also very nice to go on the hikes there. You can see the view over the Alesund from the other side.
20 minutes later.
And the mountain on the left side with the building on top, the white building on top, that's where we will go next to see the city from higher.
Eventually.
So now we're entering the top of the mountain, and you can see bunkers from the Second World War on the left and on the right. People are also coming to check how it looked like to be there. And here you have the overview how the city looks from above. And you will have 40 minutes to spend here.
Right, we made it to the top. That was a long bus journey, well, coach journey. Well, it wasn't long, it just
Windy.
and uncomfortable. Jammed in like sardines. Ooh, should we get a picture of the view behind us, Bob?
Yeah.
You can see our cruise ship just there. We've got a 2E1 next to us. Looks like it's called Mein Schiff. What that means?
Nice.
I know that bit. We've just climbed up a bit higher to the top. Well, I think it's the top-ish. Got a bunker behind us. And this is the view from up here. You can see all the bits we drove round. There's Bob. Whew. You can see the entrance to one of the bunkers here.
Yeah, that's the easy bit, look. Right down there's it.
It's been a nice little look around, hasn't it? Just about to get back on our coach, which is there.
Each house has its own purpose, so it's a different collection. It's a collection of different houses. Let's say one house you will see where the Viking boats were built. In another house you will see where the shoemaker would do its job. In another house you will see where they used to live with an old-fashioned kitchen.
So we're now at the Open-Air Museum, which seems to have like old buildings that you can look at, traditional buildings, etc. We've got a little guide. We're not walking around with the guide because she said she's not an expert, she doesn't really know this very well. So
The bus guide, that is not the museum guide.
Yeah, if the museum guide said they didn't know it very well, then we were a bit worried. Yeah, the coach is very cramped, very uncomfortable.
Very warm.
Very warm. But yeah, it's been nice scenery though.
Beautiful.
Go up this way, at least go in that direction that they're going.
Yeah, okay.
To start with. So that's the reception there. And apparently there's some ships in there, so we'll have to go and have a look in there in a minute. Right, just looking at some slightly more modern houses by the looks of it. Might be wrong though. You enjoying it so far?
Yeah.
That's right, oh, and the sun's coming out. Because it did just rain, that's why we put the camera away from it. You probably wouldn't notice because there'd just be a jump cut. But Bob did film someone on his phone, so at least that's something. And this one's built in 1879.
Yeah, there are, but there are also a lot more people on Quays. So if you want less people, I would recommend you live. Yeah, we will. Yeah, for sure. And in the city center, but again, naturally, just explore. There is sort of a called University Heights, so you can take a walk along all the university buildings and everything.
Ooh, nice old vehicle, like an old bus. I wonder if they still run it. They've got a cable going to it. That's cool. Shoemaker. Ooh, almost fell through. Ooh, a little shop. Lovely view of one of the mountains at the back here. It's by that little shop that I just went into. You see a mountain in the background. I'm going to try and zoom in on it a little bit for you. There it is. quite peaceful too. Okay, the odd car go by, but it's not too bad. Oh, this is the proper museum part then. Boom. Anchor. Nice long boat.
Two hours later.
Right, we came back to swim for a little relax for a minute, had to freshen up, did our ablutions. Now we're going to go and find some lunch because we're starving. Well, I'm starving. I'm shooting boxes.
I'm very hungry.
Very hungry. Starvacating. We're going to try the Quays is where we're going to try. Like where you have the fish and chip place and stuff. I won't be getting fish and chips because they're vile. It's a lot quieter here at the moment, which is good. Men in uniform.
Oh, hello.
Ooh. This bodes well for lunch then. It's quieter.
Just then.
Right, we were going to go to the Quays, but it was busy again, so we're going to do it probably for dinner. So we have come to the Keel and Cow again because the food's really good, and it's good. It's reasonably priced. I can't talk, and I haven't even drunk today. But yeah, like the burgers, like $9.50, so it's pretty good value.
Eventually.
Food at Keel and Cow has arrived eventually. It took forever. But Bob went for the ribeye, was it? Ribeye. I went for a Prime Minister burger. It's nice, I'm going to have to eat to deconstruct mine though, because I don't like eating the salad in my burger. So I'll wait and film it because it's not going to be a pretty sight. Enjoy, Bob.
Later.
Let's get some ice cream. I got the Kinder Oreo and chocolate, and Bob got Kinder
Banoffee and hazelnut.
hazelnut. Ooh, hazelnut. So just go back to the room because we're going to get changed to go up to the retreat. But we're going to eat our ice cream first.
On the balcony.
Yes, and enjoy this. Where are we off to, Bob?
Retreat.
Yay.
Retreat. Retreat.
No. We'll try and get into the whirlpool hot tubby thing. Right, we just spent a good, what, 20 minutes in the hot tub?
Yeah, 2 minutes, half an hour.
Yeah, and just come to sit down, I've got a cup of tea, and they're doing afternoon tea. So I'm going to eat this, and Bob's going to help me, I think.
Sorry, I couldn't, the helicopter's going over, then I catch the last
I
one.
think you were going to help me, I said.
Oh yes.
Cake actually looks really nice, the chocolate cake. So we're now heading out of Alesund. Well, we've left Alesund, and we're just heading, we're heading up the fjord, back out to the North Sea. Some great views from here. Some really nice views. Well, I'm running out of battery again. Good job of charging one, isn't it? Yeah, we're heading towards Olden. Apparently we're due to get into the Nord Fjord at about 3 AM.
A few moments later.
I made it into the Quays at last because it's nice and quiet. It is just after 7, so it's a good time to come by the looks of it. Bob went for the fish chips, I went for the boardwalk stuff. So I got some fried chicken and fries. It said skin on fries, they're not skin on fries, which actually is good for me because I don't like skin on fries. 2 bits of chicken. So I've got a bit of fish, some chippies, and mushy peas. Eat up and enjoy. Not a bad view to be eating to as well, as we're sailing out of the fjords. Bad picture on the camera, but you get the idea. So we finished eating at the Quays, so we sat here and the head waiter for the Olive Grove that we spoke to yesterday after our meal.
The handsome one.
Yes, walked by us, and as he was walking by us, he looked at us and came over and was like, why are you over here, not in there? And we agree with him, the food here isn't great. Some people have raved about it though, so I'm not going to say too much because I don't know, it's just because we've come late and we've got the tail end of the service. I don't know.
If it's open until 9:30, I think.
Yeah.
In the evening they should be cooked fresh continually, but my fish and your chicken both seemed overcooked.
Yeah, I had southern fried chicken and the outside coating mainly had come off, but it was all like really crunchy, but not in a good way. But yeah, the fries were nice. Were the chips nice?
Yeah, the chips are okay, and the mushy marrowfat peas were delicious. Just the main slightly bit of, I know it's only a small bit because it's free, but well, you paid for the
included.
But yeah, the batter itself, the fish was okay, so not too greasy. But the batter just seemed a bit over.
Yeah.
Looking down, I'm talking to him, but yeah.
There are also some desserts, so just over. So you've got the 3 counters here. Oh, it's not focusing at all. So you've got Boardwalk Diner here. You've got the Fusion Kitchen, which is the Asian stuff, and the hook, line and vinegar there. And then just to the, as we're looking at to the right, you've got like a buffet type counter there with the desserts on it. They're not that impressive. No, again, I won't say too much against it because I am fussy when it comes to that type of thing. But yeah, not great selection. And the problem is that unless you have a drinks package as well, you don't get drinks for these meals, even within the buffet places, which is a little bit annoying. But hey, what can you do? You can have water and tea, I think. That's it. But yeah, we don't know what we're going to do next. The sun's coming out typically, the fact that we're sailing out to sea and the sun comes out. But hey. So we'll go and wander around, see what we're going to do. We don't know yet. There's a few things on the agenda, schedule thing today that we want to look at. So we'll see which ones we end up at, and we'll let you know when we're there.
Moments later.
So we decided to just pop back to the Olive Grove and book in. And he was like, oh, he said, I've booked you in for like 4, but we're going to put you in later than that because he doesn't have any bookings that time. So
this is the head waiter.
Head waiter, sorry, yeah. Jean, I don't know, or John, no, Jean, I don't know. It wasn't an English last name, so I don't know. But yeah, he was lovely, and he just, for some reason, wants us to go back, which is fine with us.
Well, I probably heard us raving to each other about how lovely the food was. So.
Yeah, because he's like, so he's booked us in for like a time, but that's not actually the time that we're going in, because that's the same time he had a booking. We said come back at 6 and he can and we can eat then. So that's
tomorrow
cool.
Night sorted.
Yeah, definitely. I'll stop vlogging for a second because we're just about to go around the back by all the hot tubs.
Yeah.
We haven't actually been right to the back. We've been on the upper levels. I don't think we've been along here.
I don't think so. I thought we had, but it doesn't.
No. Yeah, got some nice views over the back of the ship, over the aft. You can see the wake. That's cool. What's that glaring thing in the sky? It's the sun. I forgot the sun even existed.
More moments later.
Right, got up to the SkyDome to watch Rise. It's like half an hour early, but it's already jam-packed full. So just a hint, just like if you're going to come up to watch the show, maybe come up even earlier than that. Yeah, here it is. Pretty much full all around. And we'll hopefully show you a bit of the show.
Eventually.
So we just finished watching Rise, and then we come into Horizon because they have some late night snacks till 1:30 AM. I've got the most random plate of food: shawarma, steak kidney pudding, sausages, Battenberg, and a bowl of custard. Oh, it's got like a crab sandwich, some cold meats, and rhubarb crumble and custard. Is it?
Rhubarb and ginger.
Okay. We're back in the room, back on the balcony, after watching Rise and having a little snackette in Horizon. Bob, what did you think of Rise?
Yes, very well. They were very good at what they were doing.
Very enthused. Yeah, it was a bit of a something or nothing. Like, to start with, it just the start bit intro, camera's gone on way too long, and I turned around to Bob and said, "Is the show ever actually going to start?" I mean, some of the acrobatics were good. Like, I couldn't do that.
That's what I was trying to say. I can appreciate the amount of skill that goes into the learning acrobatics of the trapezes types things. But then the one that's a juggler and one that's just doing creative dance stuff, I'm just thinking, oh, we only recorded it a few days. Aren't I so nice? It was just not my sort of thing.
I mean, the saving grace was the attractive, bald, bearded guy.
The one in red, yeah.
Yeah, he was good. He was funny, and he was
And the one in
attractive.
blue had nice body.
Yeah. But yeah, and then we went to the buffet, the Horizon. I think it's like,
Crowds.
yeah, I think that runs to like a 1:30, and it was like 11. I think by the time we got in there, yeah, PM, and 1:30 AM. And I think it's like almost a lot of it's the cast-offs or like the leftovers, because a lot of it was dry. For example, I had a beef and kidney suet pudding type thing, and the suet on the outside was crispy, like it had been left out for too long. And I think you had the same with the crab, didn't you?
Yeah, there was the little tiny, I think it was torpedoes, the little tiny bat things.
Yeah.
Roll things with the crab pate type thing in it, crab meat in it.
Yeah.
Now the meat itself tasted nice, but it had got that dark colour top where we left it out and it's dried on top a little bit.
Yeah.
And the bread roll itself is really dry.
Yeah.
So yeah, it did, in hindsight, seem like it could have come from
Yeah.
a buffet sandwich during the day and been put back in the fridge, put back out tonight, you know.
Yeah. It does just sound like we're just moaning, but we're just giving our honest opinion based on what we've experienced. Other people might have had better.
At the end of the day, we were hungry, there was food, we were happy to eat it.
Yeah, we ate it.
And then went back afterwards.
Yeah. Basically, I mean, like the custard tasted watery, like as if they didn't have quite enough custard powder, so they watered it down. But it's fine. It was food. We've got bourbon biscuits in the room, cabin. Sorry, got told I've got it in the room the other day. But yeah, we're heading towards Oldham, due to enter the fjords at about 3 AM, which I won't be up for, and I think we're due to arrive at 8 AM. So we're going to try and get up before then and at least see some of the sailing in of the fjords. If not, we'll see them on the sailing out. So, and as you can tell, it's not exactly dark, so we'll see the fjords sailing out. And this is like, as I said, 11:35 at the moment. And the sky is still pink. A very nice hue of pink over there. Also chasing another cruise ship over there. I don't really can see it on the camera though. It's just there on the horizon. I'll zoom in. It looks like it's a Carnival Cruises. There it is. Anyway, we are just about to have a hot drink. I'm just making, well, I've just put the kettle on, waiting for it to boil.
You just did.
Okay, I'm going to make that then, and then we'll probably relax and watch a film. But we'll sign off with you. We'll sign off with you shortly when we're back inside, so we're both next to each other, rather than our separate chairs. And warm, yeah. Still a little bit chilly out. Hasn't spoiled the cruise though.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, we will sign off in a bit, so we'll speak to you in about 1 second. And here we are 1 second later, or 1 minute later, like I said we would be.
Yep.
Yeah, so I thought we'd just sign off. Been a good day, been an exhausting day. Had a little bit of a nap in the middle of it. seem to be doing every day at the moment.
It's a holiday, why not?
I know, it feels like wasting time though. Sorry.
You obviously need it.
I'm always tired though. The only thing I'm having trouble getting used to is the lightness. Just like daylight still, and it's midnight. Just quickly show out the window just for a second, just so you can see what I mean. It's getting dusky, but it's basically daylight still. So what that means is my body doesn't allow me, it doesn't tell me to go to bed really. So we've just been sat on the balcony and it just feels like it's like 5 o'clock in the afternoon or something. So yeah, but anyway. But we hope you enjoyed this one. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up. Or thumbs down if you want, but thumbs up too. And subscribe to see the next vlogs coming up. Tomorrow we're in Alden, so that'll be our next vlog for you for next week.
Yeah, we should be putting up the early hours of the morning.
Yep. We will try and get some footage in the morning.
If we get up that early.
Yeah. But you can also follow us on
Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. We have a Facebook group and our website. We can find all the links for those. www.pupandbeartravels.co.uk or .com.
Yep. And we're pretty much Pup and Bear Travels on all of them anyway.
Yeah.
So you can find us quite easily.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and we shall see you in the next one.